So where do we go from here? Made a promise, I'm going to keep it. I'm not here to say there should never be guardians. In fact, I'm going to tell you there needs to be guardians. When someone is so disabled they can't take part in the decision-making process, of course, a guardian is appropriate. When someone doesn't want to take part in the decision-making process and puts himself at risk or others, of course, a guardianship is appropriate. There's an emergency and there's no one around to help out, of course, guardianship is appropriate. So I'm not here to say there should never be a guardianship, but what I am here to say is there should never, ever, ever be a guardianship just because you have a disability, or just because you're a certain number of years old, or just because you need help, or the two up there that frankly make me mad. Just because that's the way it's always been, and because it's for your own good. For your own good. Think about that. Taking away rights, civil death, for your own good. We hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. People need to lose their rights for their own good. Can I get a show of hands here? Who here has heard that phrase? Relax, it's for your own good. And then had something good happen. I hear relax, it's for your own good. I am looking for the exits, let me tell you. I'm thinking, I need to move real fast because there's an injection coming. And yet that's what we say. We take away people's rights for their own good. So I got to tell you something. That is what we do. The vast majority of guardians, let's be really clear about this. People don't seek guardianship because they're evil. There aren't really any mustache-twirling villains out there saying, ha-ha, I'm going to be the guardian. Yeah, we hear horror stories. I'm telling you, 99.99% of the time, someone seeking a guardianship is a parent, a family member, or a loved one who wants to help, who means well. But meaning well is dangerous. We've got to be careful about meaning well. Check out this quote from the United States Supreme Court. This one is 90 years old, and just as true as when it was said. This was a case called Olmstead. If you know your law, it's not famous Olmstead. It's a case called Olmstead. But the court nails it. The court says, when we mean the most well, that's when we got to be the most careful. Because the greatest dangers are when we mean well but don't understand the consequences. When we do something thinking it's the right thing to do but don't understand the risks, that's where there's trouble. The greatest dangers to liberty lurk in the encroachment of men of zeal, well-meaning, but without understanding. Yeah, I know, it says men of zeal. It's 1928. Women had just gotten the right to vote. The old white guys on the court didn't realize that women could have zeal. Women could have zeal. We know better now. So the court holds up. Just read people of zeal. It's dangerous to mean well. I will show you how dangerous it is to mean well. People still come to me. I've been talking about guardianship for about 4 years. It's a case I had that I'll tell you about. But people still come to me asking me to help get guardianship. They still say they need guardians over their children or their family or loved ones. And I always ask the same question. Why? What do you think the guardianship will do? I want to make sure people understand. I don't want to tell people what to do, but I want to make sure they understand the situation. And they'll say, you have to have a guardian.